I didn't break down when I saw your empty closet, or when I had to sign the papers on the line. I handled all the big things like a soldier, telling everybody I was doing fine. But then I went to buy the groceries on a Tuesday and reached for the brand of tea you used to drink. The world started spinning in the aisle, and I couldn't find the strength to even blink. It's the way the passenger seat feels too wide when I'm driving to that spot we used to know. It's the silence where your laugh used to reside. When the late night talk shows start their show, I found a bobby pin tucked in the floorboard and a receipt from a movie that we hated. It's these tiny little anchors in the carpet that keep my heart from feeling liberated. I miss you in the small ways, the quiet every day, the things that no one notices are slipping far away. It's not the grand goodbyes that keep me crying in the dark. It's the missing piece of us inside a tiny little spark. The way you took your coffee, the way you hum a song, the little things are where the biggest things belong. I can handle the mountain, but the pebbles break my stride. I miss you in the small ways I'm still trying to hide. I can survive the anniversaries and the birthdays, I can brace myself for the winter and the snow. But it's the ghost of your hand in the glove box that's the hardest thing to ever let go. Slipping far away. It's not the grand goodbyes that keep me crying in the dark. It's the missing piece of us inside a tiny little spark. The way you took your coffee, the way you'd hum a song, the little things are where the biggest things belong. I can handle the mountain, but the pebbles break my stride. I miss you in the small ways I'm still trying to hide. Just a scent on a sweater, just a name on a letter. The small ways, they're the ones that stay, they're the ones that won't go away. Small ways. I used to dream that you were reaching out to shake me from a nightmare in the dark. I'd wake up gasping, filled with sudden doubt, searching for a faint and flickering spark. But now the dreams have turned to gray and gold, a quiet place where we are still okay. The stories that our tired hearts once told haven't found a way to fade away. The pillows damp beneath my heavy head, the steady rain's falling on the sheet. I'm wandering the halls of what said. Walking down a one-way lonely street, my eyes are leaking stories I can't tell. A river running silent through the night. I've built a home inside this hollow shell, waiting for a glimpse of morning light. My tears don't wake me anymore. They don't send me running for the door. They just flow like a river in the deep, while I'm drifting in a broken kind of sleep. I've grown so used to all upon my face. It's just the ghost of your cold embrace. The sadness used to scream, now it just breathes. My tears don't wake me when the spirit leaves. Maybe if they stung a little more, I'd find the strength to get up off the floor. But they become a lullaby of pain, the rhythmic tapping of the midnight rain. I'm drowning in the calm, I'm sinking slow, with nowhere left for all this grief to go. My tears don't wake me anymore. They don't send me running for the door. They just flow like a river in the deep, while I'm drifting in a broken kind of sleep. I've grown so used to salt upon my face. It's just the ghost of your cold embrace. The sadness used to scream, now it just breathes. My tears don't wake me when the spirit leaves. Let the water run, let the night be done. I'm sleeping through the storm tonight. No more waking up to fight. My tears don't wake me, they just wash me away. Wash me away. I still haven't moved your keys from the hook by the door. I still find your hairpins scattered on the bathroom floor. The calendar is frozen on the Tuesday in July, the last morning I saw you before the hello became a lie. You said you'd be back by the time the sun went down, but the stars came out to find me wandering this town. The coffee's still waiting, the steam's turned to ice, and I'm stuck in a moment that I've lived through twice. Cause we never said goodbye, we never closed the book. We just left the story hanging on a desperate look. There was no final curtain, no long and slow retreat, just a sudden hollow silence in the middle of the street. I'm waiting for a period of breath, a final sigh, but I'm trapped inside the pages where we never said goodbye. Every time the phone rings, my heart begins to climb, thinking maybe you're just calling from a different point in time, to tell me where you're hiding, or that you're on your way, to finish all the sentences we started on that day. It's the not knowing that's killing me, the absence of a ghost. I'm mourning the memory of the things I love the most. Give me a storm, give me a fight, give me a reason to sleep through the night. I take a get out, oh we're finally through, over this endless open-ended vision of you. A door left ajar is a cruel way to live, with so much forever left. left over to give. Oh, we never said goodbye, we never closed the book. We just left the story hanging on a desperate look. There was no final curtain, no longing slow retreat, just a sudden hollow silence in the middle of the street. I'm waiting for a period of breath, a final sigh, but I'm trapped inside the pages where we never said goodbye. The sun's coming up and the porch light is on. I'm still right here, even though you're gone. Oh, see you later. No, it's over, cry. We never said goodbye. I'm listening to the silence of the hallway, the radiator humming like a ghost. I'm tracing every shadow on the ceiling, the ones that seem to hurt the very most. My chest is like a clock that's losing rhythm, a heavy hollow thud inside the bone. And every time it pulses in the darkness, I realize I'm sleeping here alone. The space between the seconds is a canyon where every word we whisper goes to die. I'm searching for a reason in the static underneath the cold and empty sky. You think the rain would wait until the morning to wash away the traces of your scent, but the storm is internal and it's raging against the way I always finally went. There are tears falling between heartbeats in the quiet moments I can't hide. A million little rivers running lonely from the wreckage that I'm carrying inside. Every breath is a reminder of the distance, every pulse is a sharp and sudden sting. I'm drowning in the time it takes to love you, and the sorrow that a single beat can bring. One beat for the way you used to hold me, the next for the way you walked away. A rhythmic kind of torture in the middle for all the things I didn't get to say. My heart keeps track of everything I'm missing in this staccato of a love that's gone astray. Heartbeats in the quiet moments I can't hide. A million little rivers running lonely from the wreckage that I'm carrying inside. Every breath is a reminder of the distance, every pulse is a sharp and sudden sting. I'm drowning in the time it takes to love you, and the sorrow that a single beat can bring. And in the soul, it's all my fault between the heartbeats. That's Try to change the brand of coffee sitting on the shelf, trying any little trick to reinvent myself. But the steam still rises in the shape of how you laugh, and the silence in the kitchen is only ever half. I turned the radio over to a station playing news, but even the weather sounds like a shade of your blues. I'm running out of places where you haven't been. The memory of you is under my skin. Oh, everything reminds me of what I used to have. Every sunset is a witness, every shadow is a path leading back to the doorway, leading back to your arms. Like 1,000 little needles, like 1,000 fire alarms. I see you in the strangers walking down on 5th and Main. I hear you in the rhythm of the tires in the rain. I'm trying to forget, but the world won't let me be. Everything reminds me that you're not here with me. I saw a yellow coat today and nearly lost my breath. It's a funny kind of living that feels a lot like death. The way a certain smell of pine can knock me to my knees, or the way the wind is whispering through the autumn trees. I can't even look at the stars in the sky without seeing the reflection of the light in your eye. I'll paint the walls a different shade, I'll move the bed where we once laid. I'll throw away the records that we played until they skip. But I'm reading from a memory that's already been scripted. The whole world is a mirror and it's showing me your face. Yeah, everything reminds me of what I used to have. Every sunset is a witness, every shadow is a path leading back to the doorway, leading back to your arms. Like 1,000 little needles, like 1,000 fire alarms. I see you in the strangers walking down on 5th and Main. I hear you in the rhythm of the tires in the rain. I'm trying to forget, but the world won't let me be. Everything reminds me that you're not here with me. A crack in the sidewalk, a song on the breeze, the ghost of your ghost bringing me to my knees. Everything, everything reminds me. I'm standing in the doorway of a place I've never been, tracing shadows on the pavement where your footsteps should have been. I've got this heavy feeling, like a secret I can't keep, of a promise that we whispered while the world was fast asleep. The air is getting colder and the street lights start to flicker. I'm reaching for a memory, but the fog is getting thicker. I know the color of your eyes, though I've never seen the light, reflecting off the surface of a lonely Friday night. I'm haunting every corner, looking for a ghost of the version of our story that I think I miss the most. Oh, the night we almost met, it's the loudest kind of still. I'm waiting for a heartbeat that I know I'll never feel. We were inches from the Maybe you were at the counter, maybe I was at the door. Maybe we passed each other on the third or fourth floor. Did you feel a sudden shiver? Did you turn your head around? Did you hear my heart shatter without making any sound? It's a different kind of heartbreak, losing what you never had. A beautiful disaster that makes the good things feel so bad. In another life I'm certain that I grabbed your hand, and we built a whole kingdom on the sinking sand. But in this one I'm just a stranger in a crowd, screaming out your name but never out loud. Oh, the night we almost met, it's the loudest kind of still. I'm waiting for a heartbeat that I know I'll never feel. We were inches from the magic, just a second at a time. Two parallel lines that were never meant to rhyme. Now I'm grieving for a person who was never really mine. Yeah, I'm breaking over the night we almost met. The stars are going dim now, the street is turning gray. I guess some loves are meant to stay. Just a heartbeat away, just a heartbeat away. The night we almost met. The night we almost met. I keep the curtains drawn even when it's noon, because the sunlight feels like a lie. I'm humming along to a hollow tune while the rest of the world rushes by. I thought the ache would leave with you, that the hole in my chest would mend. But I'm finding out what I always knew: some shadows don't have an end. It isn't a ghost that haunts these halls, or a memory that won't let me be. It's the way the silence climbs the walls and starts looking back at me. I see a face in the bathroom glass, and it ripples and turns into mine, watching the minutes and hours pass in a room where the sun doesn't shine. It's the darkness within, the part you didn't see, the weight of the things you left here with me. It's not just the void where your heart used to be, it's the cold in my bones and the frost in the street. I try to outrun it, I try to stay bright, but I'm losing the war to the middle of night. It's a heavy kind of hollow, a thick kind of thin. I'm learning to live with the darkness within. You were the match that held back the night, the only thing keeping the blackout aside. But the flame flickered out when you walked out the door, and I don't know who I am anymore. Just a shadow of a man in a shadow of a room, waiting for the quiet to become my tomb. darkness within is getting darker now. I'm breathing in the black, and there's no way out, and there's no way back. The darkness within's all I've got left. It's all I've got left. The blue light of the phone fades to black, and the shadows start to crawl across the wall. This is the hour when the defense is cracking. I've got nowhere left to hide it all. I checked the lock on the front door twice, but I can't keep the memory of you out. The silence in the room is cold as ice, filled with everything we never talked about. I pull the blanket up to chin, trying to find the warmth I used to know, but the bed is vast, a desert I'm lost in. Since the day you said you had to go, I traced the pattern of the ceiling fan, counting revolutions just to stay sane, trying to remember how the hurt began, and how to live inside this quiet rain. It's that soft sadness before sleep, when the secrets that I keep start to heavy on my chest and pull me down. It's the rhythm of a heart that's lost its beat in the middle of a dark and empty town. I'm drifting on a tide of what if and maybe, in a sea of sorrow that runs way too deep, just waiting for the dreams to come and save me from this soft sadness before sleep. The world is fast and loud all through the day. I can wear the mask and play the part, but the moon has a way of stripping it away and laying bare the pieces of my heart. I'm just a ghost in my own sheets, haunted by the ghost of you. It's that soft sadness before sleep, when the secrets that I keep start to heavy up my chest and pull me down. It's the rhythm of a heart that's lost its beat in the middle of a dark and empty town. I'm drifting on a tide of what if and maybe, in a sea of sorrow that runs way too deep, just waiting for the dreams to come and save me from this soft sadness before sleep. Close my eyes, let the darkness pull me under. Maybe tomorrow I won't wonder where you are, but for now it's just the night and this soft sadness. Soft sadness before I sleep. We used to talk till the sky turned gray. Now silence fills what we couldn't say. Your shadow lingers in every room, like a ghost that I still make space for. I trace your name in the falling rain, like somehow it might ease the pain. But every drop just reminds me more, you're not mine like before. I tried to forget, I try to move on, but every road leads where you're gone. It was always you, in every dream I never outgrew, in every song that made me feel alive, in every tear I tried to hide. It was always you, no matter what I tried to do. I gave my heart, I gave my truth, but you walked away like I was nothing to lose. I kept your sweater by my side, still smells like a love that lied. And every night I reach for you, but wake up holding memories. You said forever without a doubt, but forever faded just like us now. I guess some love just burns too bright and disappears into the night. I told myself I'd be okay, but losing you broke me in ways. It was always you, the only one I ever knew, who made my world feel safe and true, and turned it into something blue. Oh, it was always you, even when you said we're through. I stayed behind in what we grew, still loving someone I never knew. If I could turn back time, I still choose you every time, even if it ends the same, even if I take the blame. 'Cause loving you felt like home, now I'm lost here on my own. It was always you, even when you didn't choose me. It was always you, and somehow it still is. I found our chat still open on my laptop screen. The cursor's blinking steady in the space in between. The last thing you sent was a half-finished thought about a movie we missed or a book that you bought. I started to type, then I froze at the keys, caught in the draft of a permanent freeze. The appeared, then it faded to gray, like the words that we choked on before you walked away. There's a period missing, a comma misplaced, a lifetime of meaning that can't be erased. We're a book with no ending, a song with no hook, just a long empty silence and a ghost of a look. We're just unfinished conversations hanging in the air, reaching for a goodbye that isn't really there. 1,000 I meant to's and I should have said, still spinning like webs in our separate beds. It's a sentence that's broken, a question left wide, with the truth of our hearts still locked deep inside. Yeah, the story is over, but the ink isn't dry on these unfinished conversations between you and I. I walked by the park where we argued that night, under the cold yellow hum of a flickering light. I had a whole speech about why we should stay, but I swallowed the rhythm and I looked away. Now I'm rehearsing the lines to a wall in the dark, trying to kindle a long dead spark. But you aren't here to answer or counter my plea, so I'm just just debating with the ghost of we. Is it a see you later or a never again? A quiet transition or a sharp sudden end? I'm stuck in the middle of a word you didn't finish, watching the heat of our always diminish. Just one more sentence, just give me one more line. Conversations hanging in the air, reaching for a goodbye that isn't really there. 1,000 I'm intos and I should have said, still spinning like webs in our separate beds. It's a sentence that's broken, a question left wide, with the truth of our hearts still locked deep inside. Yeah, the story is over, but the ink isn't dry on these unfinished conversations between you and I. I'm still waiting, the cursor is still blinking. I'm overanalyzing and I'm overthinking. Are you there? Are you gone? The silence is the only thing carrying on. You're standing on my porch with that look in your eyes, the one that used to make me believe all your lies. You've got a bouquet of roses and a scripted apology, acting like you finally found the missing part of me. But the porch light is flickering, about to go dark, and there's no longer fuel for that old tired spark. You're saying the words I used to starve just to hear, but they're landing like dust after all of this gear. I spend 1,000 nights waiting by the phone, learning how to be happy while being alone. Now it's too little too late and the fire is out. I finally found the peace that I once lived without. You're offering me the world when I've already moved on, trying to fix the shadow when the light is already gone. And you can't mend a bridge that's been burned to the ground, or find the heartbeat when no rhythm is found. I'm sorry already, I'm sorry you're straight, but it's too little too late. Do you remember the night I begged you to stay, when you laughed at my tears and you walked away? I would've followed you down to the edge of the earth, but you never could see what a loyal heart's worth. Now you're different, you've changed, or so you say, but I'm not the same person you threw away. I filled up the holes that you left in the wall, and I've learned how to stand without fearing the fall. Timing is a cruel and a beautiful thing. It can make a heart fly, or it can clip every wing. If you'd said this a year or a month ago, I'd have opened the door and I'd never let go. But the us that you're seeking is a ghost in the wind, and I'm not looking back to where the tragedy pinned. Yeah, it's too little too late and the fire is out. I finally found the peace that I once lived without. You're offering me the world when I've already moved on, trying to fix the shadow when the light is already gone. You can't mend a bridge that's been burnt to the ground, or find a heartbeat when no rhythm is found. I'm sorry already, I'm sorry you're straight, but it's too little too late. So take your roses and take your I'm sorry. It's too roses, because I'm finally finished. complicate. It's far too late. Final farewell. The suitcase is zipped and the engine is warm. A quiet conclusion after the storm. I'm standing here holding the ghost of your hand, tracing the lines of the life that we planned. The hallway is empty, the echoes are gone, and the shadows are stretching across the front lawn. I wanna say stay, but the words are too old, like a story that's already been perfectly told. There's no anger left, just a heavy regret for the version of us that we haven't lost yet. So this is the final farewell, the end of the magic, the break of the spell. We're closing the door on the house of our youth, trading the comfort for the cold, bitter truth. I'm letting you go to the life you should lead, planting the flowers where we planted the weed. It's a long, lonely road, but I'm wishing you well in this final farewell. Final farewell. I miss the way that you would drink from my cup, and the way that you would look when the sun first came up. But we're different people than the ones on the beach, when forever was something so easy to reach. Now we're just strangers with a lot of shared time, a beautiful poem that ran out of rhyme. I'm taking my memories and leaving the rest for the next soul. Put your love to the test. Don't look in the rearview as you pull away. Don't think of the things that I didn't quite say. Just follow the lines to the edge of the sky, where the hello is waiting behind this goodbye. I'm setting us free from the weight of the chain, letting the sunlight wash over the rain. Yeah, this is the final farewell, the end of the magic, the break of the spell. We're closing the door on the house of our youth, trading the comfort for the cold, bitter truth. I'm letting you go to the life you should lead, planting the flowers where we planted the weed. It's a long, lonely road, but I'm wishing you well in this final farewell. Goodbye to the kitchen, goodbye to the bed, goodbye to the things that we never quite said. One last look, then I'm gone. May your heart find the strength to keep moving on. Final farewell. Final farewell. I'm still keeping your key on the silver ring, next to the one that opens up my door. It's a heavy, useless, hollow-hearted thing that I don't have a reason for anymore. I've started packing boxes in the spare room, taking down the pictures from the hall. But I leave the one of us in late September, 'cause is the hardest one of all. I tell my friends I'm doing better lately. I even laughed at something on the news, but I'm still wearing your old faded hoodie and walking in these half-forgotten shoes. It's a tug-of-war that's happening in my spirit. One hand is reaching out to say goodbye, while the other's clenching tight onto a memory underneath a gray and heavy sky. I'm holding on while letting go, moving fast and sinking slow. I'm clearing out the closet, but I'm keeping every thread. I'm sleeping on your side, but I'm making up the bed. It's the longest mile I've ever had to walk alone, between the used to be and the completely on my own. Every step forward feels like I'm losing home. I'm holding on while letting go. They say you can't keep one foot in the water while the other's standing on the shore, but I'm terrified of what I'll be without you if I don't keep a finger in the door. So I'm loosening my grip, one ghost at a time, waiting for the mountaintop I've still got to climb. I'm holding on while letting go, moving fast and sinking slow. I'm clearing out the closet, but I'm keeping every thread. I'm sleeping on your side, but I'm making up the bed. It's the longest mile I've ever had to walk alone, between the used to be and the completely on my own. Every step forward feels like I'm losing home. I'm holding on while letting go. Goodbye, but stay a little longer. I'm getting weak while I'm getting stronger. One hand open, one hand tight. I'll let you go, just not tonight. Not tonight. Holding on while I'm letting go. It hurts too much. I tried to put your sweater in a box under the stairs, but I ended up just sitting there, gasping for some air. Every thread is woven with the memory of your skin, and I don't know where the fabric ends or where my tears begin. I thought I'd be okay by now. I thought the edge would dull, but the vacancy you left behind is painfully full. They say that time is a river that washes us clean, but I'm still standing in the wreckage of what we used to mean. Because it hurts too much to speak your name, and it hurts too much to stay the same. I'm walking on a wire that's made of broken glass, watching all the happy people as they let the hours pass. I wanna let you go. God knows I've tried to pray, but the love is like a fever that just won't go away. Every beat of my heart is a debt I can't touch. It just hurts, it hurts too much. I went to our old cafe just to see if I could stand the sight of someone I had to turn around before I even reached the door, because the ghost of us was waiting there, crying on the floor. It's a physical weight, it's a bruise on my soul, a jagged little piece of a heart that was whole. Is there a button I can press to turn the feeling off, to stop the way my voice begins to tremble and to cough? I'm tired of the strong act, I'm tired of the lie that I'm doing any better than just waiting here to die. It's a beautiful world, or so I've been told, but without you here to see it, it's just bitter and cold. Watching all the happy people as they let the hours pass. I wanna let you go. God knows I've tried to pray, but the love is like a fever that just won't go away. Every beat of my heart is a debt I can't touch. It just hurts, it hurts too much. That hurt the most. It hurts too much. I built a pedestal out of promises and sat you right on top like you were gold. I drew a map of all our future, always a story that would never grow too old. I bought the colors for a house we haven't built yet. I saw our names carved deep into the grain, but now the wood is warped and soaking wet from standing in the middle of this rain. You didn't break my heart with one big gesture. It wasn't like a movie or a play. It was the little things you didn't do that stole the light and turned the blue to gray. I expected you to stay when things got heavy. I expected you to be the one who knew, but the version of you I was holding on to was a ghost I made to look exactly like you. It's the weight of broken expectations crashing down like glass across the floor. I was waiting for a grand salvation, but you were already heading for the door. I fell in love with the maybe and a someday, with the person that you never meant to be. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a dream that only ever belonged to me. They say don't hope too much or keep it guarded, but I threw the keys away and let you in. Now I'm back at the place where we started, trying to remember where the lies begin. Was it you who changed, or was it just my eyes seeing the truth behind 1,000 alibis? It's the weight of broken expectations crashing down like glass across the floor. I was waiting for a grand salvation, but you were already heading for the door. I fell in love with the maybe everything we built, framed in heavy heartaches and a canvas washed in guilt. I took a brush to every wall to try and paint you out, but the colors just keep bleeding into shades of lonely doubt. I thought that moving on was just a bridge that I could cross, but I'm drowning in the details of the things I haven't lost. My hands are stained with memories I'm trying to erase, but every time I close my eyes I'm sketching out your face. It's a masterpiece of misery and talent. I don't want a ghost in every corner that has learned exactly how to haunt. They call it the art of letting go, but it's the hardest craft I'll ever have to know. It's a slow motion shatter, a graceful kind of fall. It's tearing down the curtains and staring at the wall. It's learning how to breathe when the air is full of you, and finding out that starting over isn't what I'm meant to do. Yeah, I'm failing every lesson and the progress is so slow. In this bitter, beautiful art of letting go. I threw away your sweater, then I bought it back again. I'm a sucker for the narrative, a victim of the pen. I tried to write a final line to put the book to bed, but I'm just rereading every single word we never said. Is it art if it's just broken? Is it grace if it just stings? Or is it just the heavy cost that a dying fire brings? Maybe it's not a moment, maybe it's a war, a million tiny goodbyes as I'm walking through the door. It's the shaking of the fingers, it's the silence in the car. It's realizing near enough is still so very far. One day the pain will dry, one day the ink will fade, but for now I'm just a prisoner of the choices that we made. They call it the art of letting go, but it's the hardest craft I'll ever have to know. It's a slow motion shatter, a graceful kind of fall. It's tearing down the curtains and staring at the wall. It's learning how to breathe when the air is full of you, and finding out that starting over isn't what I'm meant to do. Yeah, I'm failing every lesson and the progress is so slow. In this bitter, beautiful art of letting go. Empty frames, whitewashed walls, the sound of a heart as it finally crawls. I'm trying to let go, but the brush is still in my hand. The brush is still in my hand. I'm standing in the middle of a desert we called home, searching for a current in a sea of dusty chrome. The windows are all open, but the curtains never move. I'm rhythmic in my pacing, stuck inside a hollow groove. I try to take a deep breath, try to fill up every lung, but the air tastes like the bitter words that tripped across your tongue. There's no water in the hallway, no flood beneath the door, but I'm gasping for a lifeline as I sink into the floor. It's a strange kind of physics, a heavy sort of gray, where the world just keeps on spinning as the oxygen gives way. And I'm drowning in dry air, reaching for the blue, suffocating on space that should be filled with you. It's a wide open wilderness, the sky without a cloud, but the silence in this living room is getting way too loud. I'm treading on on the carpet like I'm lost out in the deep, drowning in the promises we didn't get to keep. Yeah, I'm sinking in the sunlight that goes without a prayer. Just another day of drowning in dry air. I see the neighbors laughing through the shimmer of the heat. They're walking through the puddles on the rainy side of the street. But here is just a drought of you, a parched and lonely land where every happy memory is slipping through my hand. I'm thirsty for a whisper, I'm hungry for a sign, but the atmosphere is empty and it's closing in on mine. They say you need a river or a storm to pull you down, but you can lose your spirit in the quiet of a town. You don't need the ocean to feel the pressure in your chest, just a house that's full of shadows and a heart that cannot rest. It's bone dry, it's bone dry, and I'm going under. Shedding on the carpet like I'm lost out in the deep, drowning in the promises we didn't get to keep. Yeah, I'm sinking in the sunlight that goes without a prayer. Just another day of drowning in dry air. Everything is brittle, everything is thin. I don't know where the desert ends and where I begin. Just gasping, just waiting for a rain that's never coming. We're just two ships with anchors made of lead, trying to sail a sea that's gone bone dry, holding on to words we should have said, instead of watching love just curl and die. I look at you and see the tired lines, the map of every night we spent awake, searching for the sun through tangled vines, and wondering how much more the heart can take. The gravity's stronger in this room than any force the world has ever known. We're flowers that forgot how we should bloom, just seeds of doubt that we have oversown. I try to lift my head to meet your eyes, but my neck feels like it's made of rusted iron. Underneath the weight of all these goodbyes, waiting for the final hollow siren. It's the gravity of memory, the weight of what we lost. We're counting up the damage, but we can't afford the cost. Just two heavy souls sinking in the deep, with promises we're far too tired to keep. We're tethered to the bottom, dragging through the sand, trying to find the surface, but we can't find a hand. Yeah, the air is getting thin, and the light is getting low. Heavy souls don't have anywhere Beside a sinking boat, we're holding on to each other just to stay down. Too heavy to swim, too stubborn to drown. It's the gravity of memory, the weight of what we lost. We're counting up the damage, but we can't afford the cost. Just two heavy souls sinking in the deep, with promises we're far too tired to keep. We're tethered to the bottom, dragging through the sand, trying to find the surface, but we can't find a hand. Yeah, the air is getting thin, and the light is getting low. Heavy souls don't have anywhere to go, so we'll just stay here at the bottom of the lake, weighted down by every mistake. Heavy souls, so heavy, just let us sink. Would you like this? To have a soulful bluesy vibe with a deep bass line? Or should we keep it as a stripped back acoustic track? I watched the dust dance in a beam of light on the stack of books you left behind. I didn't scream, I didn't start a fight, I just let the silence settle in my mind. The neighbors think I'm doing fine today, because the windows are clean and the lawn is mown. But they don't see the way the color's gray when I'm standing in the kitchen all alone. There's no shattered glass across the floor, no sirens wailing through the neighborhood, just the softest click of a closing door and the chilling sound of understood. I'm folding your shirts with a steady hand, staring at the space where you used to sleep, building a castle out of desert sand that the tide is coming in to keep. It's a quiet devastation, a peaceful kind of hell, a secret that I'm learning how to tell. No thunder in the distance, no crashing of the waves, just the sound of flowers wilting on the graves of every little plan and every me and you. It's a slow emotion breaking that I'm going through. No one hears the ceiling falling in. It's a quiet devastation underneath the skin. Underneath the skin. I thought heartbreak was a violent thing, a wildfire burning through the trees, but it's just the winter that forgot the spring. A slow and steady sinking to my knees. It's the absence of the noise we used to make, the terrifying stillness in your wake. It's a quiet devastation, a peaceful kind of hell, a secret that I'm learning how to tell. No thunder in the distance, no crashing of the waves, just the sound of flowers wilting on the graves of every little plan and every me and you. It's a slow motion breaking that I'm going through. No one hears the ceiling falling in. It's a quiet devastation underneath the skin. Can you hear it? The sound of a heart letting go. It doesn't make a sound at all, just a soft white snow. Quiet devastation, quiet devastation. The world just ends. Keep my hands in my pockets when you're near, afraid they'll reach out and give me away. I've built a fortress out of all my fear, to keep the things I'm feeling at bay. You look at me and see a steady flame, but I'm a forest fire waiting to start. I'm terrified of the weight of your name, and the way you're finding cracks in my heart. I've seen the way the forever stories and the broken glass and the cold empty beds. I'm scared to lose the person I call friend, to the ghost of all the things we haven't said. Every time you laugh I wanna run, because I know how much it's gonna hurt to watch the setting of a perfect sun and find my heart face down in the dirt. I'm scared of loving you, scared of the fall, scared of giving you the keys to it all. I'm standing on the edge of a beautiful height, looking for a reason to stay out of the light. Because the higher we climb, the harder the crash, and I don't wanna wake up in a pile of ash. I'm guarded and shaken, I don't know what to do. I'm so damn scared of loving you. It would be easier to just walk away, to keep the secrets and the words it's okay. But you're the first thing that's felt like a home, and that's the scariest thing I've ever known. I'm holding my breath, waiting for the break. How much of my soul am I willing to stake? I'm scared of loving you, scared of the fall, scared of giving you the keys to it all. I'm standing on the edge of a beautiful height, looking for a reason to stay out of the light. Because the